Hi, I'm Gill Hobbs with my next project for beginners. This also includes the technique floating highlights, which is the opposite effect of shading. Yum yum, chocolate cake, the perfect cake. No fat, no sugar, no gluten, no calories. Maybe not perfect, there is no chocolate either. Full list of supplies and step-by-step instructions can be found on my blog. The link is in the description box. For newbies who are not familiar with the basic steps of decorative painting, please watch these 3 technique videos: Sponge Basecoats, Tracing and Transferring, and Colour Floating Shading. They are all found on my channel page. The cupcake template is a free download from cuddlybuddly.com. You will find this one on the digital page. The link is in the description box. After saving the PDF file to my computer, I printed out the images onto white cardstock and carefully cut out the shapes I'm using today. I also printed an extra card shape onto paper for the insert, which was cut out quite a bit smaller. I base coated both sides of the cardstock with milk chocolate. My original cupcake design had to be tweaked to fit this template. Trace and transfer these lines for the muffin case and iced topper. Okay, let's paint. Start with the muffin case. Load your brush with titanium white. Number 1. Float across the bottom and dry. Number 2. Float up the right hand side and dry. Number 3. Float down the remaining lines and dry thoroughly. Brush mix water and titanium white to make an inky mix. Brush over the floated lines and dry thoroughly. gives a subtle dimension effect which uses the base coat colour as the shading. Iced topper. These are back-to-back floats. This simply means floats are painted on both sides of a line. One side is highlighted with a paler value and this brings the design forward. The other side is shaded by using a darker value and this pushes the design back, giving the illusion of depth and dimension. Float white highlights on the 3 layers. Now 2 of these are long floats and it is highly unlikely that one load of paint will be enough for each one. Reload as and when needed and dry thoroughly. Load your brush with dark chocolate and float under the top 2 layers and dry thoroughly. Now for the cherry on the top. Base coat it white and dry. Repeat with primary red until coverage is opaque. Number 4 round brush loaded in titanium white. Highlight cherry with a small curved stroke and dry thoroughly. Glue card insert to the inside of your card. I prefer a blank card. I think it's more personal to handwrite your message and they can also be used for different occasions. Glue your topper to your card. Before embellishing this topper, write the copyright info on the back. Template, Kim McFarlane, artwork, Gill Hobbs. Moving back now to the topper, I'm using cotton buds to transfer dots of paint. Number 1, dark chocolate. These can be done completely random or a set pattern. The choice is yours. Number 2, craft twinkles in gold. Fill in the gaps. Although this is a writer, I prefer to squeeze out a blob and apply with a cotton bud. Number 3. Milk chocolate. Lightly dip and dot on top of the dark chocolate. Leave flat to air dry, and until next time, happy painting!